Good afternoon, guys. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? This is your favorite Dr. K, your Caribbean Queen of Real Estate, but more, your favorite broker from Fabulous Homes International, Guyana. For those of you that are catching my live for the very first time, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. How was your week? I hope it's been fantastic. It's like September just came to an end. Yes. And October is upon us right now. And we're less than 3 months in before 2020 comes to an end. Hallelujah! But you know what? I just want to come in here and be devil's advocate for you guys this afternoon to ask you, are you guys remaining committed to your commitment to homeownership? Are you? Are you? Yes, I know 2020 started off great. Everybody was in high spirits and we were thinking about all these things that we were going to do this year, and you know, 2020 was going to be the biggest, best year ever yet, right? And then Madame Rona came into the picture, right? She just had to come and spoil everything. So we're dying to like clip our fingers and get rid of this year and be done with it. But then again, we don't know what's going to happen in 2021. So we're just having to take it one day at a time, but remaining committed to our commitment as to why we decided to say, hey, I want to become a homeowner. Yes, I want to find out is doing over there that is getting all these people to their homes, right? A lot of you were curious. You guys been curious for years. A lot of you came and built your homes through us. A lot of you never in your wildest imagination ever in your life thought that you would ever own a house, and you did, right? So for all of you that have been doing this over the last 5 to 7 years successfully, bravo, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing, because you even surprised yourself, right? You did. You surprised yourself. You surprised the hell out of yourself, because what I get all the time is that I don't even know how I did it. But guess what? You did it because you committed to your homeownership process. That's all you did. And you said, come hell or high water. People say hell or high water. You were going to make sure that you got to your house. And that was it. Simple as ABC. Simple. And I have been preaching this, and people are like, you're so passionate about this. I am, because I've seen enough of you. Use this platform to get to your homes. And I know that it's possible if you decide, right? If you decide that I'm going to use one of these programs. There are 5 programs offered right here at Fabulous Homes, all right? That are all interest-free programs. You don't need a bank loan to be in any of these programs. If you can go through the bank and get finance to build your house, that is awesome. But if you don't, and you cannot qualify using the requirements that are asked for you of that institution, then guys, come to Fabulous Homes and let's see how we could work out a plan for you. Too many of you are transitioning and leaving nothing for your kids, okay? Too many of you are passing on and leaving nothing for your kids. And it's about time we break that cycle. Yes. It's been going on for too long. So how about you decide and say, here, the monthly programs that we have here are from $40,000 and up, right? We have made it affordable so that the average guy, the average girl that is saying, hey, I know that after all my expenses on a monthly basis, I have at least $40,000 remaining to go towards my home. Guys, come see if you could qualify for the $8 million home. That is a fantastic 2-story house. Yes, it's actually worth $13 million actually, but you're getting it for $8 million. And for some of you that took advantage of the opportunity when we were giving you guys it for $5 million, guys, that was like highway robbery, because if you saw the house and you saw the piece of land that the house is sitting on, right? And you got it for $5 million, Guys, some of you got to wear like a bandit. But we want to still let you guys know that even at $8 million, you guys are still getting value for your money. You get 2 stories, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, and we don't give you no half, you know, what we call half-ass job. We don't do that. We want you to still live the life as if you were on the luxury side, because as you guys are aware, Fabulous Homes is a luxury brand. We like, you know, opulence. We like mansions. We like, you know, sophistication. We like all that stuff. However, created luxury on a budget, so that literally the 98%, anybody that decides, you remember, see much time I mentioned, decides that I want to get to my home, I could just commit to the journey, commit to that journey to home ownership to get to your house. You will do it. And for some of you, you might not be able to do it on your own, right? You might not be able to do it on your own. You might have to get the help of another person who is like-minded, just like yourself. So you might get a brother, sister, another sibling, or you could get your cousin, that 2 y'all is like sister, you know, or your next cousin, boy cousin, but y'all been on the same page since y'all was kids, or like yay high, right? And you guys decided, hey, I'm gonna get the house, we're gonna get the first house, and then we're gonna go ahead and later on, after we get the first house, we're gonna use the first house to get us the second house, right? So now, instead of sharing one property, you guys now will be in a position to leverage house 1 to get to house 2. So now y'all have 2 properties, right? And then if you guys want to continue, we do have free financial literacy classes that we do every month. Of course, we haven't been doing it now because of Corona and all these strict requirements and stuff. You know, I work on energy, so I have to have y'all in a room. I really like having you guys in a room, because at that point you get to really get it, what the program is about. We explain everything in detail, and we also show you how you can invest in real estate. You can do it, right? By just starting with 1 house, right? Good. So you use house 1 to get to house 2, you use house 2 to get to house 3, then you use house 2 and 3 to get house 4, 5, and 6. Before you know it, you have your small little real estate empire. Yes, you sure do, right? And now you become the landlord. Yes, you become the landlord. You are now placed in a position where you can walk around every month, you know, like I'm landlord just come and ask you for their money. You will now be in that position to be the landlord. So guys, when I tell you I get excited about home ownership, because I want all of you guys to experience what this is like. It's financial freedom to a great extent, and must if you have income generating property that's a consistent, you know, cash flow that you will always have, and you continue to build your portfolio and build and build and build. Before you know it, you have your small little empire, right? And that's the reason why we stress it so much. So it's not just about getting to that 1 house. We want you to get to many houses. And a lot of you is like, but Dr. K, you know what I mean, you talk about getting to house 2 and 3 and so on, but you know, if a typical system is that I have to have a mortgage for the next 20 or 30 years, so I'm like lugging this monkey on my back for like 20, 30 years, then guess what? I'm not interested in getting another house that I'm gonna have to lug around for the next 20 or 30 years, because guess what? I might not even live to see all that time. I might die and leave, you know, a mortgage, and I don't want that. So what we want to tell you guys is that over here you don't have that issue. Most of you pay off for your homes within 36 months, that's 3 years. Many of you pay off your house within 5 years, that's 60 months, or some of you might even go up to the 7-year mark, right? So I have seen a majority of you pay off your homes within 3 to 5 years. So guess what? If you were in a position to pay off that 1 house in 3 to 5 years, guess what? In year 5, the end of year 5, you can now go to house 2 and do the same thing again. So in a span of 20 years, you guys could own like 4 or 5 properties, guys. That's it. 4 or 5 properties. That's the goal. And if you could tell yourself that, hey, I just started with 1 house, and as a result of getting to that 1 house, I was able to get to, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, totally up to you. Guys, why not? And these are things that people do not teach you. right? They tell you work hard, go to school for all the years, and work hard, right? And then get a good job, and then go and log another mortgage for the next 20 or 30 years. And then hopefully you're able to pay off for that one house and you never ever want to see another house again and you just die. Why? Why do you have to do that? Right? Change that status quo a bit. Change it a bit. Get in the habit of thinking that if, you know, all of those billionaires can do it, you can do it too. And do you know what their secret is primarily? They started with real estate. They started with one property. Most of these people's and their portfolios that they have accumulated over the years is all solid real estate base. That's where they get funds from. That's where they use their you know, the collateral that they've, you know, occupied over the years to get them loans to do businesses and expand and do all these different things, guys. So here what? I'm going to tell y'all now. Come see us at Fabulous Homes 1. We are located right on Church Street, on the corner of Church and Waterloo. Remember, we used to be on the other corner, right? But we're down here over the last 2 years now on this corner, next door to where Astor Cinema used to be. I want you guys to run down here. It's the last 3 months in the year before 2020 finishes, and I want you guys to stay committed to your commitment to home ownership. Get to your house and get to the point where you could pay off for the house so you could start the next house, and before you know it, you're going to be leaving a legacy that can transcend generations to come. Guys, if you are definitely in Guyana, check out our Fabulous Homes TV this Sunday at NCN. And for the rest of you, of course, you could always follow on YouTube or